chances. Fail big. You only live once, so do what you feel passionate about. Take chances. Don't be afraid to fail. There's an old IQ test, was 9 dots, and you had to draw 5 lines with a pencil within these 9 dots.
Grand evening, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens. Thank you all for being on time. Pastor Queen in the building, about to drop some jewels, guys. Drop in the chat where y'all chiming in from international. Let me see where my family coming in from. Let's be great. Let's catch some jewels. Let's catch some pips.
But remember,
let's be great, guys. We're going to start at 5:05. Give everybody a few moments to get in.
And they ultimately fuel disappointment. So have dreams, but have goals. Life goals, yearly goals. And understand.
Right, Jamaica in the building, I see you.
You must apply discipline and consistency. In order to achieve your goals, you must apply discipline, which you've already done, and consistency every day, not just one Tuesday and miss a few days. You have to work at it.
Good afternoon, Nadine, baby. How you doing tonight?
Every day. You heard the saying, we don't plan.
Chicago in the building. Chi-Town, stand up.
Hard work works.
Progress, baby. You know what's up.
Working really hard is what successful people do.
You ready to work hard, so you never have to work hard ever again in life.
I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks.
You better be ready, baby. You better be ready.
There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey.
Yeah, baby, let's shut up.
I never understood that concept, having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything except my faith. I want to fall forward. I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to do.
Get that, Ray. Get that, baby.
Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You've got to take risks, and I'm sure you've probably heard that before, but I want to talk to you about why that's so important. You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There's no doubt about it. The point is, every graduate here today has the training and the talent to succeed. But do you have the guts to fail?
Who ready to succeed?
If you don't fail,
who ready to knock the little things out their way that's just so nagging at them and they can't catch it? Let's catch it, guys. Who ready to catch it?
To get something you never had.
I want to see each and every one of y'all sending me them charts. I want you to be the signal. I say in 30 days or less. Who ready? We don't sleep for our team. We eat for our team. You heard me? We getting in these things. We getting in here, guys. We getting in here. Let's go.
The ghost of the ideas you never
7 minutes and counting. Let's get it.
The ghost of the talents you didn't use. And they're standing around your bed, angry, disappointed, and upset. They say, we came to you because you could have brought us to life, they say. And now we have to go to the grave together. So I ask you today, how many ghosts are going to be around your bed when your time comes?
Grand night, Miss Roseanne. Hey, baby, how you doing tonight?
God first.
I'm good, hon. How are you?
I'm blessed, ready to give y'all some seeds and knowledge tonight.
Everything that you think you see in me.
I'm keen. I'm keen. I'm driving, so I have you in my ears.
Right.
But yeah, I gotta work today, but I'm still gonna have you in my ears because I still get huge value, and then I can
40 years ago, March
watch
27th,
again later.
1975. It was 40 years ago.
I'm glad you're catching it, baby. I'm glad you're catching it, but we got to get you off that job.
At a 1.7 grade point average. I hope none of you can relate.
Working on it. Working on it.
Yeah, we working on it, baby. It's levels to this. It's a process, but we're going to get you there.
And every time she looked up, every time I looked up, she was looking at me. She was looking me in the eye. I didn't know who she was, and I said, you know, she said, somebody give me a pencil. I have a prophecy. March 27, 1975. She said,
all right, guys, we'll be starting in 5 minutes. It's 5 o'clock on the dot.
Speak to millions of people. I'm not flunked out of college. I'm thinking about joining the army. I didn't know what I was going to do, and she's telling me I'm going to travel the world and speak to millions of people. Well, I have traveled the world, and I have spoke to millions of people.
Hope y'all ready to travel the world and speak to many people, because I know I am. Let's free some families, guys. Starts with us first. It starts with us first. Then we can feed the nation, guys. Let's feed the land.
I kept God in my life, and He's kept me humble. I didn't always stick with Him, but He always stuck with me. So stick with Him in everything you do. If you think you want to do what you think I've done, then do what I've done. Remember, just because you're doing a lot more doesn't mean you're getting a lot more done. Remember that. Just because you're doing a lot more doesn't mean you're getting a lot more done.
4 minutes and count, kings and queens. 4 minutes and counting.
Movement with progress. My mother told me, yeah, because you can run in place all the time and never get anywhere. So continue.
Howdy, Glenda. I see you, Gilbert, Adriana, Jazz. I see you, sis. Good afternoon, good night, good morning. Or whatever part of the world you are chiming in from tonight.
You can't take it with you. The Egyptians tried it. They got robbed. That's all they got. You can't take it with you. And it's not how much you have. It's what you do with what you have. We all have different talents. Some of you will be doctors, some lawyers, some scientists, some educators, some nurses. The most selfish thing you can do in this world is help someone else. Why is it selfish? Because the gratification, the goodness that comes to you, the good feeling that I get from helping others. Nothing.
Good afternoon, Nicole. Good evening, Queen.
Because taking risk is not just about going for a job. It's also about knowing what you know and what you don't know. It's about being open to people and to ideas. In the course of the film, the character I played begins to take small steps, small risks. He very, very, very slowly begins to overcome his fears. And I feel ultimately his heart becomes flooded with love. And I can't think of a better message as we send you off today. To not only take risks, but to be open to life, to accept new views, to be open to new opinions. Because the chances you take, the people you meet,
2 minutes and count, guys. Let's get it started. Let's get it started.
That's what's going to define you. Fall forward. This is what I mean. Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball. But you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home runs. Fall forward. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Because the 1,001st was the light bulb. Fall forward. true desire in the heart, that itch that you have, whatever it is you want to do, that thing that you want to do to help others, to grow and to make money, that desire, that itch, that's God's proof to you. Sit beforehand already to indicate that it's yours. And anything you want, you can have. Don't just aspire to make a living. Aspire to make a difference. Never be discouraged. Never hold back. Give everything you've got. And when you fall throughout life, and maybe even tonight after a few many glasses of champagne, remember this. Fall forward.
Fall forward. That was a beautiful way to end that off. All right, grand night, kings and queens. This is your girl, Passive Queen, dropping some jewels tonight. Let's get it started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we start, we already know what to do. If you don't know what to do, you're going to start off in the afternoon, in the morning. When you get up, I'm going to close the chat temporarily, guys, so I can navigate my screen, and I will check on the chat periodically throughout our training, okay? So the first thing you're going to do before you even get ready to dive into the markets, you want to go to Forex Factory, and you want to look at the day. You want to see what's going on in the markets, if they have any white folders, any orange folders, any red folders. So as of today, as you can see, we have a bank holiday with the USD and the CAD. With those two particularly, they won't be moving much, okay? They will not be moving much. So like Coach Max was saying, it was study time. Yes, it's study time. However, a few of us are in cryptocurrency. That is for a little bit more advanced traders. So that's why we have not called any crypto trades. Once you get used to structure and levels and candlesticks and formations, we can definitely dive into cryptocurrency, okay? So the DXY today, with the pairs that we're gonna go over are my favorite pairs: USRO, UJ, gold, and silver, guys. Reason being, they are all based on the DXY, which is the United States dollar, okay? I want to show you guys a few things before I clear my charts. I know my brother Muhammad, he uses the 3 and the 15, I believe. And I personally use the 9 and the 21, as well as the 200 moving average and the 800 moving average, okay? I don't want to confuse my newbies, but I just want to give you guys something else to look for your 3 to 4 confirmations before you get into the market. All right. So specifically right now, we're speaking on the US dollar because it controls all 4 of my pairs that I am mastering and the ones that I trade on a regular basis. Okay. So as of the DXY, us looking on the 1 hour. Okay. What makes me know we're in a nice downtrend, even though we're consolidating at this moment? The 50 moving average is here at the top, right? Our red is on top of our yellow. The red is the 21 moving average, ladies and gentlemen. It is a moving average exponential. It is on top of my 9 moving average, which is the yellow. This is the ketchup and mustard that we speak about. Some people have been asking me about it, so I want to just drop that in here for some people that want to play around with it. Please play with it in your demo until you get comfortable with utilizing it, okay? As well, this purple moving average is the 2 moving average. It actually moves with the candlesticks, as you can see. The purple line is always moving with the candles. It is on its butt like white on rice, okay? So I love to see formation where the 2 is underneath when it's a sell. The 2 is underneath. The yellow is on top of the 2, which is the yellow, and the red is on top. So that's letting me know that the sellers are strong. That's on the 1 hour, okay? And if you go down to the 15-minute, that's why I'm not in any trades at the moment, because as you can see, as of right now, it has given us a lower high, but it hasn't created another lower low yet. It has created an equal low and a higher low, Okay, so as of right now, we are sitting on our hands, but just some golden nuggets, ladies and gentlemen. I will be looking to continue to sell US oil, USDJPY, and eventually buy silver and gold. Okay, currently in a buy on Bitcoin and Ethereum. They are both in profit. Okay, let me take off all of my moving averages. So I want to teach you guys structure without all of the extra stuff. We teach raw structure here, but we also have our moving averages and our confluences to verify what we're doing in the market. All right. So right now we're going to start off on UJ. Personally, I am not, as of right now, going to take my stuff off of my chart. Okay, I marked up my chart really, really well, and I want to utilize it. But what I'm going to do is show you guys how to be able to go into the market and look at session breaks and understand which way the market is going before you get into the market. Okay, so this is the 1 hour on UJ. We're going to right click. We're going to go to settings. We're going to put on our session breaks, guys. All right, session breaks are on. We're going to take our candlesticks and make them into a line chart. So currently, I'm going to put a line on where price currently is, horizontal line, and I'm going to change the color so you guys can understand. The red is my stop losses and my take profits, and as well, there are my zones. All right, so this is where price currently is. On UJ, keep in mind the DXY is falling, so USD JPY should be falling as well. So as of right now, we have a new session just began. The new session just started. So this is the last session that was open up here. Well, literally, let me move this. You know what? Forget all that. I'm gonna mark up everything for y'all guys. We're just gonna take everything off. I love y'all like that. All right. Remove drawings. Move it all. Somebody was writing on my screen. Somebody writing on my screen. Why y'all writing on my screen? Y'all know I don't know how to remove stuff. All right. Well, it's gonna be on there today. All right, darlings. So this is UJ. We're not going to go to the daily. We're not going to go to the 4 hour because I see you guys like the 20 pip and dip. So the 4 hour and the daily is literally for longer term trades, okay? So I'm going to show you guys how to navigate and be able to grab you 20 pips, 50 pips and dip on a continuous basis. So let's start on over. Let's grab our line. This is what price currently is in the beginning of the market open, right? Let's get us a red, change the lines. Horizontal line, let's change that to red. All right, so of this last session, this was our high. That was the high of the session. And this was our low, like right below where price is as of right now. So on the 1 hour, when you get here, besides you putting on your session breaks to see the high and the low, after that, I'm going to take my session breaks off because the only thing we wanted to see was the high and low of the day, okay? So now we got our high and low of the day. After you do that, you want to look for your zones. And when I say zones, you're looking for where price has been respected for resistance and support. Resistance is your ceiling and support is your floor. Keep in mind, each one of these areas that I mark up, they're going to be either a stop loss or a take profit for you. That's why we mark them up, okay? So let's go grab us a horizontal line. And we're going to look for, let me close this up a little bit more so we can see. I'm looking for where price has been respected as resistance and support. This is one. Floor, support, floor, support, floor, support. Resistance ceiling. That's a great area, okay? So now we're gonna go and find us another one. All right, like this area right here. All right. Reason being, here we go. Resistance ceiling. Support floor. Resistance ceiling. Support floor. Support floor. It's a validated area. Okay. Let's close up and see what else we can see. And we're keeping in mind, we're only going for 20 pips, right? So after you get your 20 pips and you dip, all you need to do is when you get ready to come back into the market, do this again. So you can find out what price currently is and you can find your entry, right? That's as simple. That is as simple as it gets. It's not difficult. It's just basically practicing what you're supposed to do on a day-to-day basis. Okay? All right. I love this area. All right. Reason why I say I love this area, ladies and gentlemen. Support floor, support floor, support floor, support floor, support floor, resistance ceiling, resistance ceiling, resistance ceiling, resistance ceiling. It's the validated zone, ladies and gentlemen. So as of right now, let's see if we can find one at the bottom, below price. I like that one right there. All right, reason why I chose this, ladies and gentlemen, this jagged edge, this closing right here, it's support floor, resistance support, resistance ceiling, resistance ceiling, resistance ceiling. It's a validated zone. So now I have my main areas for take profits up and down, right? Now, as she is dropping, I say she's going to drop some more. But the market can do what she wants to do, literally, okay? But that is just my analysis, and I stick with my analysis because I'm 90% accurate. I don't go off other people's analysis. I go off my own because that's what makes my money, okay? So I want to mark up this one as well. Reason being, support floor. Open this up. Support floor. Support floor. Support floor, resistance ceiling, resistance ceiling. I'm good to go for now. All right. I can definitely grab me 20 pips either way the market is going. So after you mark up your chart, you're going to go back and put your candlesticks on. So as you can see, she's respecting everywhere that I mark, correct? So besides that, we're going to get us a trend line. And we can start from here. I'll just start from here. And we're going to pull her down. We have no wicks, but we have a nice bearish candle that's sitting right here on the zone, right? So that's our downtrend. Grab us another trend line. From here. Yeah. All right. So now we got our trend lines. We have our channel on the downtrend. As you can see, she is literally in between two zones. That's exactly what she is doing right now. But for us to find out, how do we enter? How do I snatch my 20 pips and dip for today, right? We're going to go down. Hold on, one wait to the 5-minute. And literally, we're going to sit on our hands because look what she's been doing on the 5-minute. That's nothing but consolidation. She came down and she respected the zone here, but she came back up. She's in between two. Let's go grab our 50 moving average because that's the one that I'm literally making sure that you guys utilize, all right? So as of right now on the 5-minute, she is literally kissing the 50 moving average is slicing through her. Let's see how she's looking on the 1 hour. And this is without the 20 pip and dip, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to put it on because a lot of people have it. And I want you guys to get used to being able how to utilize it after you've done your top-down analysis. Please do not use the 20 pip and dip indicator if you have not done a top-down analysis. It makes no sense because you're really not understanding which way the market is going and when she's going to retrace. She does respect the 50 moving average. So as of right now, we're on the 1 hour. She is definitely below the 50 moving average. 5-minute, she is kissing. She is kissing the 50 moving average. So what we're going to do, we're going to sit on our hands. We have to sit on our hands until she gives us indication that she is going to drop down. We want price literally to close below this next area, 105.279, honestly speaking. Once she closes past 105.279, you're good to go in for a sale. You're good to go in for a sale. And your first take profit will be 105.120. That is approximately that's 16 pips. You're going for 20, you can take the 16, or you can hold it down to the next take profit, which is 105.051. So from that area that I say if she breaks, that's your 20 pips for the day. That's 22.5 pips on UJ on the sale. If you want to keep holding her, when you basically move your stop loss, right? Say for instance, she breaks and she comes here, and then she breaks this area of 105.120. You will put your stop loss somewhere in this area, maybe halfway of this move in between these, right? You want to give it enough room to breathe, but you don't want to lose the profit that you already made. Okay, now let's put on a 20 pip and dip indicator and see what confluence she is telling us after I've done the top down analysis. If you're using a top down analysis and you're not sure of how to enter, as of right now on the 5 minute, she has created a higher high. No good. We have to wait for her to give us another lower low, and we need a lower high to enter this market. So off of validation of what I said, she needs to be below the 105.279. You also want confluence, 3 to 4 confluences. She needs to be below the 50 moving average. She has to be then giving us another lower high to be confluent with this lower low. Because if she's below the 50 moving average and she gives us a lower low, that's giving us another indication that she is dropping, right? And in between our channel, our trend lines, look where she is. We want her to drop. She has been creating higher highs, higher lows. She created a lower high, higher low. She created a lower high and lower low. And then she came up and she gave us a higher high, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to sit on our hands until she gives us, now on a 15-minute, look what she's doing, right? On a 15-minute, she's creating her channel, literally. Here we go. Our lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower high, right? So without me even putting the 20 pip and dip indicator on, I already knew that I didn't want to enter this market until she broke the 105.279 zone area to take me down, right? And as long as she is moving this way, you're good to go. You can take 20 pips, dip, 40 pips, dip. And when you get back to come back into the market, you're going to do the same thing. Go down to the 1 hour, put your session break on, figure out your highest high of the day, your lowest low of the day, figure out where price is, find out your structure, and then attack the market, right? Let me look in the chat before we go to the next pair. Am I moving too fast, guys? Let me know. Okay, never mind, Jazz. I know that was probably you. That's okay. All right, guys. So let's go to US oil. That is Bay right there. That is Bay. Okay. All right. It's a new session. As we can see, let me take the 20 pip indicator off again. Let me remove my 50 moving average again. Well, basically, I don't. I'm gonna take the 50. I'm gonna leave them on because I just showed you guys about structure. If I'm moving too fast, anybody, please put it in the chat. I want to make sure everybody is on the same wavelength. Okay. If I'm moving too fast, I don't have a problem with slowing it down. Yeah, I don't have a problem with slowing it down. All right. So As remember, I was telling you guys the DXY is falling, right? Even though she's consolidating, right now she's consolidating, so it is a no-go for any of our pairs until about 7 o'clock. Reason why I say that, and you need to sit on your hands and be patient, is because look at this on a 1 hour, guys. She was doing a lower high. She gave us a lower low. She gave us a lower high. But then she came in with a higher low and a higher high, and then an equal low. No. What we need to know about the dollar is that she is dropping. So before I get ready to jump in US or UJ silver or gold, I need the DXY to give me another lower high, right? When she gives me a lower high, then I can go look at my pairs and see if I have any entries that I can get in. So let's look at the 15-minute on the DXY before we go to US oil as well. Keep in mind with the DXY pairs, that is USD. So if the DXY is going down, base pairs for USD, USD JPY, USD CAD, USD Chef, those pairs should be selling as well. Keep in mind, please do not just jump in the trade because you know that the pair is selling. You want to wait for your 3 confirmations before you enter the market because price is king. You don't want to be sitting in unnecessary drawdown if you don't have to, right? You want to get straight into the blue bag, right? So 15-minute, same thing. Here we go. She created the higher low, higher high, higher high. She gave us an equal low, a higher high, a lower high. We have to sit on our hands, right? She is below the 50 moving average, but we need her to give us a lower. We need a lower low, and we need another lower high before I would definitely take any of these trades, any of my DXY pair trades. Okay, let me look in the chat. I see you have a few EMAs. How different are they besides the 50 moving average? We're gonna jump into that in a few minutes, sis. All right, so all right, let's go to US oil, and then I'm gonna show y'all about the moving averages that I use. Okay, so with the US oil, we already know how to break down. We just broke down UJ on US oil on the 1 hour. That's big. She gonna be selling. All right, guys. I'm just saying. All right. So on the 1 hour with US oil, ladies and gentlemen, just as of right here, she's creating lower lows, right? When I'm ready to jump in US oil, honestly speaking, soon as she gives me a lower high, I'm in the like swim well. This is the 1 hour. She is below the 50 moving average. This is our channel right here. She's giving us nothing but lower lows, but we need a lower high to validate this downtrend. Okay. Now let's look at the 15-minute. 15-minute. She has given us nothing but lower highs and lower lows, but the higher time frame rules, right? So she has given us lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, right? She gives me a nice bearish candle to the downside. She breaks 39.33. I'm in the light swim well. I'm not even going to hesitate about jumping into the market, and I'm riding her down. Yeah, y'all take 20 pips. No, I want as many pips as I can, and I move my stop loss accordingly, okay? So if she drops past 39.33, and let's say she goes down to 38.80, I'm going to move my stop loss to 39.20. Every 40, 50 pips, I'm moving my stop loss in 20, 25 pips. If she is my stop loss and profit, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I got the bag for the day, right? If you want to hold on to your trade, you can. You just have to understand about structure. So Stacy, these are the moving averages that I'm going to show you guys about today. If you are not sure about it and you just want to practice, please, and I say please practice in your demo accounts. I try my best to be available for each and every person. But I know when you guys see this, y'all are going to be sort of confused. That's why I really didn't want to go off into it, because a lot of people are going to try to utilize it without understanding what they are. Okay, so I'm going to do my best to explain them. And some people probably going to catch on right fast, quick, in a hurry, and some people are not. Okay, so the 2 moving average. That's the purple one, okay? She is a moving average exponential. I have her on purple, okay? The input length is 2. The source is closed. The 2 moving average, it moves tight with the candles. Like she's on the candle. She is never away from the candles. She is very tight to the candles, all right? But what I like to use her for is basically right now, I will not jump in US oil right now. Just as this is like an extra confluence for me. Reason being, the 2 moving average is above both my 9 and my 21 moving average. I need the 50 is where it needs to be. The 2 is where it needs to be. But I need the mustard and ketchup to be fanned out. Whenever these moving averages are close together, you want to sit on your hands. You want to sit on your hands. See how it's fanned out right here? Like the 50 moving average is here. My 21 is here. My 9 is here. And my 2 is here. That's beautiful. You jump out of the market once it gets all jammed up. Like when you can't understand which way the candles are going, because all the moving averages are stuck together, that's when you want to just take your profit and run until you see another opportunity in the market. All right. So that's the 2 moving average. The yellow is our mustard, guys. That is our 9 moving average. The yellow is our 9 moving average. That is our bullish moving average exponential. So 9 is yellow, the mustard, the bullish moving average. She's going to be closed. The style is the moving average exponential, and she is yellow, okay? The red EMA, that is our 21. That is our bearish moving average exponential. She's going to be red. Her length is 21. Source is closed. Offset is 0 as well. Her style, default, red. Okay. So I'm going to talk about the 200 and 800. Those are like, those are market maker lines. Once it breaks those areas, structure is broken, is going the other way, just point blank period. Okay. So with all of these, basically, this is the ketchup and mustard. When you're looking for a sell, you want the 50 moving average to be on top of all of them. You want your 2 moving average to be on top of your ketchup and mustard. But in the midst of that, if we're selling, you want your red to be on top of the yellow, and you don't want them too close together, right? So as of right now, we know we're going in for a sell on US oil, but we have to sit on our hands because we haven't created another lower high yet. For me knowing structure, once I see another lower high and she gives me a bearish candle, I'm in there like swimwear. But for my novice traders that are trying to get their feet wet and understand consistency, I would say, if you know how to use a 20 pip and dip, you can do the same thing as I'm doing. But if you don't, you want to wait until she gets to this structure and she gives you a bearish candle to the downside. So on the sell, we want our 50 moving average on top, our red on top of our yellow to sell. So get the 5 minute. See, as right now, the hour, the 15 minute and the 5 minute, they are not all confluent. They are not all telling me the same thing. So that is another confirmation of you being able to sit on your hands. Sometimes it is a waiting game, but it's a good game to wait when you know which way the market is going and you're just ready to get in and get your money, okay? So as of right now, she has created a lower high, higher low, lower high, lower low, higher high. But she hasn't given us a lower high, right? We need a lower high for US oil. Let me check the chats. All right, big facts, big facts. Y'all liking this little sauce? Y'all understanding it? Anybody confused? Please speak up. Let me know how y'all feeling about the session thus far. All right, all right, all right. Great. All right, babies. So now let's go to gold. As of right now, y'all know gold is big. All right. It's 5:34. All right. So let's look at the hour. Keep in mind, if the US dollar is dead, silver and gold should be going up. All right. So I am looking to buy, but conditions have to be what they need to be for me to enter the market. As you can see, my take profit, my first take profit on the buy is 1931.43. My second take profit is 1939.82. And then I will adjust accordingly if she breaks that area, right? We only look for 20 pips, but me, I go as long as structure is going to allow me to get my money. All right. So on the 1 hour, while I'm sitting on my hands, the reason why, she has created a lower high, a lower low, a lower high. And now we need to see what she's going to do, because I say if she buying, right, she needs to be going up. She is above the 50 moving average, but she is not creating higher highs and higher lows for me yet. So I have to sit on my hands and wait for structure to allow me the chance to get in the market. This is our 15-minute, darlings. As of right now, she is playing on a 50, right? She got a lower high, a higher low, our lower high. I need another confluence. I need her to break. I need to get a higher low. And then I need another high. I need a higher high. I need a higher high and I need a higher low before I can jump in on a buy on gold. Okay. And as of right now she's about to be playing, because the market is open. They're gonna have people look at all these wicks, guys. Y'all already know what wicks are. We already know what wicks are. Indecision in the market, playing games, it's snatching orders all over the place. We don't want to get caught up in that. We waiting on a clear break. We want a clear break to be able to get in the market and snatch out 20 pips, 50 pips, whatever your monetary gain is for the day. Okay. Now this is the 5 minutes. She looks like a piano. I'm just saying. Okay. So on a 5 minute, look at what we're doing. Lower high, higher low, lower high. It's no fair game right now. We have to sit on our hands. Okay. We have to sit on our hands. Look at all my moving averages I showed you guys. Remember I was telling y'all about the brick wall? This black line right here is our two moving average. So if she breaks above this, that's a good sign. That's a real great sign that she will be going into our buy, but she's just not ready yet. I'll probably check her again at maybe 6:30, 7 o'clock, and we may have a setup on gold, guys. All right. Now let's look at silver. Same thing. Silver and gold are about the same, but silver is a little bit more bipolar than gold. Okay. So on the 1 hour on silver, all right, she gonna be ready. All right. So on silver, she's giving us a higher high. She's giving us a higher low. She is above the 50 moving average, ladies and gentlemen. And it's well, all right, our 2 moving average. What we need is it's a good thing. But what we need is for our yellow to fan out a little bit more. We need that to fan out a little bit more. And we want to make sure that the yellow and the red is above our 2 moving average. It's just a sequence, right? It's just a sequence. So the purple will be there, then the red will be there, then the yellow will be on top of the red, because we're buying the yellow on top of the ketchup. We're buying, right? And then our 50 moving average is down here at the bottom. I love that this moving average, this blue one right here, that's our 800, right? It's above there. Like I said, that's our market maker line. If she breaks this going the other way, game over. She's a seller. But as of right now on the 1 hour, she's above, right? And our market structure is above. So that's a beautiful thing, but you want to have 3 to 4 confirmations. So my confirmations to get into this market is number 1, she's above the 50 moving average. Number 2, she has broke the 800 market maker line. Number 3, she is creating higher highs and higher lows. Hey, right? Okay, so that's my 3 confirmations. But in the midst of that, my 4th confirmation to get into this market, I need her to give me, I need a good push to the upside, a good push to the upside. And then my stop loss will be a little below my higher low, honestly speaking. If you don't have enough money to get into it, don't trade this pair. She will give you a lot of money, but she can also take a lot of money from you. Okay. But if you wait for my signal, then you'll be okay. Use a 0.01 lot size. Okay. All right.
Y'all better listen. Y'all better listen to her.
All right, baby. So this is the 15-minute. Once again, look at what we're doing. It's a stand down. We can't do anything. Look at all of my moving averages. They're all juked up, just like about to have a cardiac arrest or something. We have to wait for structure to give us a nice push to the upside. However, she has given us our higher low. We need a higher high. She creates that higher high, she's going to come back and retest the 50. And then that's when we're going to go in for the kill on a buy. And we're going to put our stop loss a little bit below our higher low. That's silver, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's look at Bitcoin because I am in both of them. And my stop loss is 11,587. So I'm down here. I just want to see where she's going. So everybody want to know about Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of tutorial on them. They're very volatile. So you do not want to jump in Bitcoin or Ethereum with less than $200, $300 on a 0.01 lot size. I am the signal. I do it all the time, but I do not recommend it for people just taking people's signals. First of all, you're not comfortable in the skin that you're in as a trader yet. And if it pulls back a little bit too much, you may not understand which way the market's going. You're going to pull out and lose the money, and then it's going to go up the way it's supposed to go. And then you're going to be upset because they took your money. Okay. So on Bitcoin, as you guys can see, she's clearly on an uptrend. She's clearly on an uptrend. She is above the 50 moving average. Look at our 2 moving average on the candles. She's on the candles. Our yellow is above our red. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing, right? Look at the 2 moving average. She's pulling back a little bit. We got 17 minutes left on this candle. 15 minutes. So what she's going to do right now, she has created a higher high. Right now, she is basically either retesting our 9 moving average, because that's what these are too. She can come back and retest the 9, the 21, all the way down to the 50, and then continue to go up, literally. So my stop loss as of right now is 587. So I'm like in between this little area right here. If she breaks this area, I'm gonna take my profit at the stop loss and wait for a re-entry. Why? Because I understand structure. Okay. But I'm not going to allow my trade to go red. No, that's not happening. Okay. So she is clearly on the uptrend right now. As you can see, the candles are not very powerful at all when it comes to the bears. The bulls have control. Okay. The 5 minute. All right. She has given us a lower low. She has given us a higher high. She is going to soon, I don't know when, but she is forming, she's getting ready to give us a higher low, okay? For her to come all the way down back to 11,582.8, I don't see that being a logical thing for her to do. She can come back and retest the 50. But right now, it looks like she's going to come back and test the 21 and keep moving up. Okay. Let's look at the DXY. All right. Once again, she's not giving us any movement yet. Yes, Ethereum and BTC, they move opposite from other pairs because they're crypto. They are not under the same laws as major pairs, minor pairs. It's similar to indices, but cryptocurrency, should I say. They move in their own domain. And this is the next one. Ethereum and BTC is what I trade on a regular, on the weekends and at night. I just like the way that they move and they correlate together really, really well. All right. So on Ethereum, as of right now, on the 1 hour, she is above the 50 moving average. All of our lines are set up. We have our 2 nice and smooth on our candles. We have our ketchup on top of our mustard, which is letting us know, and the 50 moving average. She is buying, okay? But we need to wait for her to give us, we need a higher high, we need a higher high, and we need a higher low. So let's look at the 15-minute. I'm gonna look at the chart in the chat in a few minutes, guys. All right. So on the 15-minute, look what she's doing. She is giving us a higher high and a higher low, right? So as of right now, anybody that's not in the market, please don't jump in the market as of right now. Please don't. It's 5:45. You will get a swap fee, and we have these fees that they give you. You're gonna be automatically in drawdown, like automatically, maybe like $10, $15 in drawdown if you jump in the markets right now. Okay. But right now on a 15-minute, I want her to break my area 394.11. When she gives me a nice bull and takes out these candles, when she takes out these candles, let's just say for instance, all right, let's get a horizontal ring. All right, she takes out these candles right here, right? She gets to this area, say for instance, they give us a nice bull to the upside and she closes, I'm in there. I'm in there. I'm not hesitating. I'm not playing no games. I'm in there. Why? Because this is our previous highest structure on a 15-minute. She's giving us higher highs and higher lows. I'm taking a trade. I'm taking a trade. And when I take the trade, I'm going to put my stop loss below my most recent higher low, which is down here. So I'll put my stop loss 385. I'll put my stop loss at 384.50. Is it simple enough? Am I confusing somebody? Toast me. Let me know. Holler at me. Let's go. Unmute yourself. Let me know how you feel about the session thus far.
Good going, girl. Good going.
Queen, I didn't understand that very last thing on the 397.09 when you explained that.
397.09. Which pair you talking about, on Ethereum? Oh,
no, right here, right there. I didn't understand what you said on that. I guess I missed it.
That's all right. Okay, so what I'm basically explaining is everything is lined up for like anybody to be able to come back into a buy on Ethereum, right? But they have to wait. And the reason why I say they have to wait is because as of right now, she's giving us a higher high and a higher low, but we need price to take out this high right here. See these 2 candles?
Okay, I understand. I got it. Okay.
All right. So
thank you.
You're right. These little candles right here. We want one of these candles. We want this candle or the following candle to close over these. Close. I need it to close. Because when it closes, that's going to give us, first of all, another higher high, right? And it's giving us our momentum to the upside because our 50 moving average is below. We have our ketchup on top of our mustard, and our 2 moving averages moving smooth with the candle. So for anybody that wants to enter Ethereum USD through your TDA and do what I'm doing, you're going to wait. I'm not entering again. I'm good on my leverage. But if you wanted to get into this trade, you're going to be mindful of her breaking 397.09. And you're going to put your stop loss below your most previous low. So this is our higher low here. As you can see, she's confluent with the 50 moving average. Our 50 moving average is at 385.67. Give us some room to breathe. I'll give it to her at 384.50. That's my stop loss. If she hits your stop loss, you got 1 or 2 things you can do. You can leave it alone, or you can get up and go and find out what happened. It may have been just a weak candle. that's faking people out to make people think that it's selling, but she's still buying. When you see those wick candles, you need to jump in that thing because they playing games, and we know the structure, we know the correlation, we know that wicks are fake outs. So don't be afraid to take the damn trade, like sis say. Get your bag. Get your bag, sis. Get your bag. All right. This GR30 scalping A. All right.
Hey,
So
Queen.
right, I know. All right. So right now on GR30 is literally a no-go right now because she's creating higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows. She's sitting on a 50 moving average. And all of our everything is not even confluent right now. She's selling because our 21 is on top of our 9, on top of our 50, on top of our 2. That's no good if we're going in for a buy, right? This is the 1 hour. Oh no, let me go back to the 1 hour. All right. So this is our 1 hour. She's created a higher low, but where's our higher high? You need consistency before you get ready to get into the market. So if you're trying to scalp GR30, you can do a scalp on GR30, but you need to be mindful of structure. So definitely GR30 right now is a no-go as well. We want her to be giving us higher highs and higher lows. She's giving us a higher low, but in the midst of that, on the 1 hour, yeah, she's giving us a higher low, and our 50 moving average is here. Our catch-up is on, our mustard is on top of our catch-up, but on the lower time frames, she's not adding up. She's not adding up. The 15 minutes, she gave us a higher low and a higher high. Our 50 moving average, our mustard is on top of our ketchup, but our mustard and our 2 is kissing, like they entangled. They having a fight right now. So we gotta wait. And this is our 5 minute. 5 minute and 15 is not right yet. So once your 5, your 15, and your hour is confluent on higher highs and higher lows, get in the market. Grab your bag, run fast as you can like the gingerbread man. Okay? All right. So, all right. This is our lower high, lower high. You know, that's the DXY. We need the DXY to give us some friction. When she gives us some friction, then we have opportunities to get into the market. It is 5:51 p.m. So you guys can start looking for opportunities anywhere between 7 and 8 o'clock. I said look for opportunities, not automatically jump into the market. You want to make sure you have 3 to 4 confluences. If it's a trend line on the upside, you want it to be on the upside of the trend line. Sell is below. If it's a buy, you want it to be above the 50, a sell below the 50. If it's a sell, you want it to be giving you lower lows and lower highs. If it's a buy, you want to be giving it higher highs and higher lows, okay? And if you guys like my moving averages, you can add them on. You want to make sure that on a sell, the red is on top of the yellow and it's below the 50. If it's a buy, you want your yellow to be on top of the red above the 50. Any questions?
Whenever you're done, can you look at my baby though? Can you look at her real quick?
Who is your baby?
You know who my baby is. Come on now. This
Oh,
is
that's
Mo.
you.
You don't act like
You
you
know.
don't know.
I didn't know that was
Now,
he's sounding.
you gonna
He
act like
sounding
you don't know.
Very
Come
White
on now.
over
You
there.
gonna act like you don't know. Come on
He's
now.
not.
Come on,
I ain't know that. I'm
Montana.
not looking at the screen, bro. Don't do me there. Looking like
all right,
Very
all right.
White.
Look,
Look at
everybody
my
just told you
baby.
who my baby is. You
He
already know.
gonna
Like,
look at
what's
my
up?
baby. He gonna look at
What's
Come
my.
on,
up? Let me see
Montana.
my baby.
I'm not playing with
let me
y'all
see what she
tonight.
got on right now. Let me see what she got on right now.
Let me see what she got on. Let me look in this chat right quick. Yeah, baby, I am recording this for us. I'm gonna definitely drop it in the chat for us, okay? All right. So on the 1 hour for GU guys, she is definitely buying on the 1 hour. We just want her to give us a higher low before we go in for attack. Reason being, as you can see, our 2 moving averages moving smoothly. Our mustard is on top of our ketchup, on top of the 50 moving average, right? She has given us 3 higher highs, but she messed up and gave us a lower low, okay? So for us to keep this trend going valid on a great buy, we need us a higher low. Once she gives us a higher low, we could jump in that thing like swimwear. I'm just saying. All right. Now, 15-minute. No good yet. She's still giving us lower highs and lower lows, but keep in mind your 1 hour is going to give you your inclination on which way the market is going to be going, okay? So on the 15-minute, it's a no-go as of right now because she came from a higher high, higher low to a lower high and lower low. We need her to give us a higher high and we need a higher low. And then we can go in for a buy. Let's check the 5-minute. All right, so the 5-minute, she has given us a higher high, but she hasn't given us a higher low. As you can see, our 50 moving average is here. Our mustard is on top of our ketchup, and our 2 is on top of that. But we need clarification that she is buying on all areas. So yes, GU will be a buy, but once again, she's moving off of the 50 moving average. I mean, she's moving off the DXY. So once the DXY starts moving, all of these pairs are going to present themselves an opportunity for you to snatch 20, 40, 60, 80. These 5 pairs, you can snatch 100 pips between 9 in the morning, just off these. Well, actually 120 because UJ is Asian and New York, right?
Right.
And if you know structure, you can jump in and out each one of these pairs multiple times. Each one of you guys on here, I know y'all want it. I want you guys to go and find you 1, 2 pairs. 1 to 2 pairs. I don't want you to be focused on nothing but 1 to 2 pairs. I don't care if Jesus come down and say, I'm going to Ula Magula. If Ula Magula is not your pair, step away from the trade. Why? I want you to be able to see what you see on 1 pair, and you can make $1 million off that 1 pair. I'm coming, Jazz. I see you, baby. You can make $1 million off that 1 pair. Some people like, oh, no, not you, Adriana. I'm sorry. I'm trying to unmute Jazz. Where you at, Jazz?
I'm right here. I can
Okay.
myself.
Go ahead, babe.
So we got 55 people on the call, and I know that sister said 1 or 2 pairs. How many of y'all in the chat, right? Drop a 1 if you've already posted your markup from your 1 pair in the study group chat. Drop a 2 if you have not.
And I got some goodies and stuff I'm gonna be dropping on y'all. I think I'm gonna start it. What this is? I think I'm gonna start it the month of November for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm gonna have all type of little incentives for people. I'm not gonna talk about it right now, but I'm just letting y'all know it's gonna be well worth it. IOP is where it is, and I want to make sure that you guys are getting value and you guys are, prospering. I like to drop a little dime, do a little cash app, drop a little prize or something on somebody. You never know. So I want you guys to please do this for y'all. Don't do it for us. Do it for yourself. Because before Christmas, we got 50 what in this chat? We got 54 people in here. I want to have 54 signals before Christmas. And this is not hard to do. But if you don't implement 30 minutes a day, an hour a day into learning this, you're going to forever be a signal taker. And that's not what we're about. We want to make sure that everybody flourishing over here, guys. All right.
Sis, wait a minute. Let me just say one more thing. For those that have dropped 2s in the chat, right? And I know that all 54 people on this call didn't post in the chat. It's all about accountability, right? So we have some people that have already did it because they want this and they want to succeed. Well, I'll take it back. They're going to succeed because they're going to put in the work, right? So I don't want to hear or see anybody in the chats or in my DMs upset because they say, oh, I'm not getting value or this is not happening, but you ain't meeting us halfway, right? So the only thing that you guys are required to do before Wednesday is to pick 1 pair, mark it up, and post it in the chat, in the study group chat.
Yeah, all recordings, everything is being dropped in study hall. It's not going to be in discussions in study hall. That's what study hall is about. Discussion is more about us with everything else going on. We want to try to keep everything situated in the appropriate group because it's a lot going on, and we want to make sure that IOP is organized, okay, across the board.
I don't know if that's Anise. I feel like I'm butchering your name, but if you need an accountability partner, everybody knows that they always can message me, or you can message anybody, anybody on the leadership team.
Jazz.
Right. Just say, hey, I need accountability, and what you need accountability for. So we're always here to help. Now I'm about to mute myself because you know, I could talk too much.
All right, Anise, we got you, baby. Yeah, it's gonna be posted in the study hall, darling. After we get off, I'm going to wait for it to upload, and I'm gonna upload it in the group for everybody. Please do not give out this video to non-IOP members. Yeah, this is a private society. In God we trust, in Pips we trust, and we want to keep our value in our community. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me see. Okay, yes, Maisha. Thank you, my baby. All right. So actually, for me, my pairs is US All, UJ Gold, and Silver. Okay. My bro Mo, he loves GU. People have their different pairs for their different reasons. I personally like looking at the charts in the evening, seeing what I see, getting my sundown for the night. And if I catch a setup, good. But if not, I could jump up in the middle of the night at 12, 1, 2, 3 and catch my setup for New York and go back to sleep, right? And wake up at 7, 8 o'clock and be in blue skies. Ride it to 10, 11 o'clock and I'm done for the day. I know it's really hard. I know it's really hard, okay? Trying to walk away from the computer when you're in trades because you knew you don't want to lose money. You're trying to understand, and everything seems like it's so overwhelming because you're doing so much at one time. But I want you guys to step back, take you one pair, tune out all the bullshit, tune out all the signals, everything. If this is one pair that you want to be consistent and profitable with, take that one pair, put your session breaks on, and look at the highs and lows from each session. It will tell you how many pips that pair is going to give you potentially. You can mark up the times when it moves the most, and you're going to be a master of that pair. You're not going to win every single trade, but you will win more than you lose. If you write down your trading plan, if you write down each trade that you go in, you will know how well you're doing. As of right now, guys, I have taken 8 trades. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've taken 10 trades. I've lost 1. You want to know why you lost it. Why I lost it? Because I jumped in the damn trade too early, okay? Hey, it's a simple thing. But if you don't understand why you lost the trade, right? If you don't understand how you lost the trade, how you gonna learn? Failure is a part of learning. Adapting is a part of learning. Conquering your fears is a part of learning. Understanding what you thought you didn't understand is part of learning. So if it seems like it's confusing for you at the moment, conquer that one thing that is just nudging at you. Conquer that one thing that you feel like is holding you back from being able to grasp it. Reach out to me, reach out to Jazz, reach out to Nari. One of us gonna be there. One of us gonna be there. I don't know what's going on right now. It's like I got epilepsy or something. Sometimes I just conk out and I don't know. But in the midst of that, I'm always here for you guys. No question is stupid. No chart is dumb. If you mark up a chart and I ask you, what is that? It's not to be funny. It's because I don't understand what you sent me. And that dialect between us is going to be broken. That chain is going to be broken, because if you're telling me you gave me a markup for a sale and I don't see what you did, how can we correct it if I don't know where you're lacking? Yeah, we all see the charts differently, you know, and anybody that's on here trying to master their pair, F what they got going on in Epic Signals. If you feel like it's buying and they say sell and you see buy, go off your buy. I would rather you lose your signal because you marked it up versus dropping your trade and jumping on somebody else because they've been trading for X, Y, and Z. I can tell you so many times where I lost money because Coach Max called a call or this person called the call. But I learned a lot. I never close my trades. If you say it's that and I say it's this, you're going to have to prove me wrong. Because I know structure now, and it's going to come to you guys. Light bulbs are going to just be starting going off when it happens. Like, I'm so proud of Savvy. I'm so proud of Lucretia. I'm so proud of Nari. I'm so proud of Stacy. I'm so proud of so many of you guys sending me these shorts because y'all trying. My baby Savvy caught a bag on her own today. That's what I want. I don't want y'all always in my inbox to come out some what you in. Of course, I'm going to make sure you're going to eat. But that's not the thing. We don't want to be signal takers. We want to be the signal. And that's why I don't sleep. Because we got y'all from all over the world. And I don't want to have one person feeling like they can't get in touch with me because it's a certain time of the day or the morning or the night. Y'all don't even understand. I pray for y'all. I cry for y'all. I manifest things in y'all life that y'all may not even know that I do. This is a mission. This is truly a mission to make sure that each and every one of you guys who decided to take the leap of faith and come into this is to master this in the next 60 to 90 days. I ain't say 6 months. I say the next 60 to 90 days. You can do it in a month. It's all up to you. How bad do you want to be successful? Ain't gonna be no preaching tonight because knowledge should jump back up. But I just got, you y'all know me. I just have to elaborate what's on my heart because now is the time. We got Christmas coming up. Them kids don't give a damn about Corona. They don't give a damn about your job. They're looking for milk and cookies for Santa Claus, okay? We got Thanksgiving coming up. We got to be thankful for our food and our pips and everything that God done put into our life. And it's his, not a marketing thing. This is a we thing. Yeah, I could be wealthy without y'all, but I can't be successful without changing 1,000, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, 1,000,000 lives. That's what I want. I want leaving a legacy. What about you? If you want to leave a legacy, let me see you drop a legacy in the chat. Now, if you ain't here to drop a legacy, I don't know what you're here for. We selfless over here, baby. We selfless. And we want to make sure that everybody prospering. Everybody's winning. If y'all enjoyed the call today and y'all received some value, drop a 333 in
leave
the
a
chat.
legacy. I know that much.
What you say, baby?
I said I'm here to leave a legacy. I know that much. I just can't type because I'm washing dishes.
That's all right. Do wash them dishes, honey bun. We need to have some clean dishes, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with it. All right. So let me put on my little closing song for you guys. Y'all ready to go? Y'all definitely are free to go. But y'all know I come in with a bang and I leave out with one. I hope you guys caught some jewels today. I hope something clicked for you guys today. I hope that you can go back and reiterate what I put in this chat today so you can send me some charts and show me that you done made you some money on your own. I don't care if it's 10 pips, 15 pips. I want to see you being able to apply what I'm giving you for you to make that bag. And if you can do it once, you can do it 10 times, you can do it 100 times. You're welcome, Perry. God. Let's go. We're ready to be great, baby. I'll be nowhere. I'm going all the way above. You guys are so welcome, so welcome.
Love you, sis. Love you, sis. Thank you for doing this.
I love you too, baby.
Love you so much, sis.
Thanks,
Thank you
Queen.
so
Thanks,
much.
Queen.
Y'all welcome, my loves.
Growing up as a child, I always wanted to find the things, and I knew one day I'd get it. Even through my struggle, that made me a strong
You
woman.
all are so welcome.
I'm a survivor. Black.
We surviving over here, y'all. You're welcome, Trish, baby. Y'all are so welcome.
I remember when the days got rough. It was hard for me to survive. I couldn't depend on nobody else. The only choice I had was God, and He showed me another way that He would provide. Obstacles in my life made me stronger, even though I wasn't surprised. I had people tell me they were
Oh, somebody's still on here. Y'all done seen that little drop on BTC. It came to hit my market maker line. You heard me? Y'all saw that? It dropped all the way down to hit my market maker line. And now it's on its way back up. Yeah. Y'all gonna learn something today. Yeah.
My family, they say don't give up. My haters, they wish me bad.
You have a good night too, baby. That's all right, baby. You can catch the replay. That's what we recorded for, honey bun. Yeah, that's the anthem, baby. I want to see all y'all at the top. You understand me? See you there at the top, yeah. 'Cause I'm there at the top. Ain't gonna never stop. No, ain't never stop. Yeah. I know that's right, Shalonda, baby. You better. All right, my loves. This concludes Study Hall with Pastor Queen. I see y'all in the chats. Come on, Stinky Pinky. Come on, Stinky Pinky. All right.